Right now, real-time weather alert, day 2, more storms, more damage, busy night, including here in Skokie. Crews removing toppled trees, some on cars, several trees blocking streets, and more. In Elgin, trees down on cars, some split in half, blocking the street. Fences and kids' play sets ripped apart and blown all around the neighborhood. And from downtown, a light show above the skyline like no other. Then the clouds and heavy rain moved in. Another wild night of weather. Rob Ellis was here all night on CBSN, covering it, tracking it for us. We have live team coverage tonight. Let's begin with Rob.
And things are quieting down. Now, for the city, most of you are experiencing a much calmer couple of hours as opposed to what moved through earlier. That's not to say we couldn't see additional storms develop tonight, but the severe threat from those has diminished. Where we still have a severe threat is a severe thunderstorm warning that's still in place for the southern part of Lake County, for Newton County, for Jasper, and that's also going to include Porter County for this strong thunderstorm that was earlier producing some 70-mile-per-hour winds. This is the last hurrah of this line of storms that has moved through the entire area. Once it exits, the severe thunderstorm watch will likely be dropped. But unfortunately, tomorrow we could see more of this. There is a chance tomorrow of more severe weather. I'll outline what to expect from tomorrow's system coming up.
I'm Dana Kozlov talking about toppled trees. Well, here is one of them on Chicago's northwest side in the West Ridge neighborhood. This one snapping within the last couple of hours. It's not clear if it was wind or perhaps something else, but it came down from the parkway almost onto 81-year-old Irene Voss's house. She wondered, wow, something just happened, and called her son.
As the storm was rolling through, she gave me a call. I live like 20 minutes away from here, and she called me saying that a tree fell on the home, and she couldn't look outside. She couldn't see like what kind of tree it was, but she said it's on the roof, and so that's all she could tell me. And then I'm like, should I come over? And so I came over, even though she told me there's nothing you could do. So I came over, and there was literally nothing I could do.
Back live here in Chicago's West Ridge neighborhood. That is the tree in question. You see how dark it is at the top there where it's split. So it could be a lightning strike. Of course, that is completely unconfirmed. It could also have just been the wind. It could have been an old rotted tree. That's yet to be determined. But the good news is that Irene Voss, the 81-year-old who lives inside the house, she was able to get out the back. She is okay. The house is actually okay for the most part. The tree snapping and falling really in between the house and a building next door. So that is good news. And now it's left to determine exactly what caused this and also how much damage there might be to her home. Reporting live in Chicago's West Ridge neighborhood, Dana Kozlov, CBS 2 News. Brad.
Okay, in the middle of the mess for 2 nights in a row, Dana, we thank you. The storm knocked out power across the area. ComEd telling us right now just over 178,000 customers are in the dark. That includes Oak Brook. That's where our Meredith Barack is standing by live. Meredith.
Brad, firefighters have been out here along Midwest Road since just before 8 tonight. They are asking us to stay here because there is a large power line down not far from here behind us. It is currently resting on a tall tree, and we were able to capture the moment the downline sparked several times. The fire department here says there is nothing they can do until ComEd arrives, which could be quite some time, as more than 1,100 customers in this particular area are currently without power. They do have the northbound lanes blocked on Midwest Road. Currently, we are right near Butterfield Road, and they are asking people to avoid this area because of the danger of the down power line. One firefighter telling me here that they do anticipate a long night ahead, but they are thankful that this was the only storm-related call they received tonight. Reporting live in Oak Brook, I'm Meredith Barack, CBS 2 News.
Meredith, thank you. Right now, Chopper 2 live over a flooded viaduct at Western and Ogden. Little hard to see. You can see because of the lights of the cars, but cars slowly starting to make their way through the water. Earlier, we got reports of vehicles stuck. Remember, key rule of thumb, certainly Rob Ellis would second this. If you can't see the road, if it is covered by water, you don't try to pass it. But cars passing through that tonight. Get real-time weather alerts as they develop. Download our CBS Chicago app.